Sports Blitz Live is on the air with full coverage of the Auburn Tigers,
Touchdown Auburn!
the Alabama Crimson Tide,
Off to the inside, intercepted Alabama. Touchdown!
and everything college and high school sports. Now, let's join Andy, Brett, Randy, and Luke for this edition of Sports Blitz Live. Sports Blitz Live is on the...
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday evening. Welcome into this, the latest edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham. Alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat, we'll be with you for the next couple of hours, taking your phone calls, taking your comments, talking about everything going on in the world of sports. Football has officially begun. High school is underway. How'd things go Friday night? I didn't even ask you.
The show went great. I think Ryan and I were talking after the show. I think it's one of the best shows we've ever done. We got some new graphics.
Okay.
Got the new set, obviously.
Yeah.
Got a new way of doing scores on the fours. I think people are going to like. So Friday nights, 10 to midnight. There's really not really a part of the state you can't find it somewhere.
There you go. Looking forward to that. Again, high school football underway. College football this Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, not a lot of great games.
There's only 3 games I'm interested in.
Not a lot of great games, but nonetheless, there is live, legitimate
Tackle
college football
Yes.
this weekend. So everybody else kind of going through, Auburn going through like a mock game week. I'm sure Alabama probably doing the same. And then next week, it will actually be game week. And September 5th, we'll kick things off.
And the question is, how many former NFL players will LSU have by then?
And the SEC says none.
Well, the SEC hasn't passed a rule yet.
Well, they came out with a strongly worded argument today.
But they kept using the word should.
No. This is a formal announcement about an hour ago.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
They came out with a formal announcement about an hour ago. And thank you, JJ. That leads us right into their opening topic. Following meetings with the presidents, chancellors, and athletic directors of the Southeastern Conference, the SEC will enforce the following policy. An SEC institution is not permitted to have an athlete on its roster who has, 1, previously declared for the NFL, NBA, or WNBA draft and did not appropriately withdraw. Number 2, signed a contract with an NFL or other professional football league, NBA G League or WNBA or affiliate, team, or, number 3, been listed on an NFL or other professional football league, NBA, G League, or WNBA or affiliate roster. The commissioner is authorized to enforce this exception with penalties against member institutions.
Okay. All right. I'm glad they're putting the rule in. It's basically the same thing the Big Ten did. However, the Big Ten went a little step further in that they defined the penalties.
Yes, they did.
You try to play one of these guys in the Big Ten, and the head coach, will be suspended for half
a season
of the regular season.
Yeah.
And there will also be fines in there, too.
Now, I realize the Big Ten came out with this
yesterday.
Yeah. JJ, it irritates me. It I don't know why, but it makes me very irritated when the Big Ten comes out with some obvious legislation or rule and the SEC is falling behind them, and it makes us look foolish.
Well, let me say this, though. This whole story is about 48 hours old, right?
Well, maybe.
72 hours old, maybe. But here's the thing. The SEC already had a regularly scheduled meeting today in Birmingham where the chancellors, the athletic directors, were all going to be there.
Right.
So I am quite sure, because remember, they released a statement the night before.
See, that's the point,
But I think. Well, again, let me get to the point. The point is, you're not going to write that rule by a conference call. All right, guys, I'm sure this was said by somebody, whether it was a commissioner or one of the presidents or whatever. Hey, guys, we're all going to be in a room together Tuesday. Let's sit down then, and we'll write it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, here's the question. What does LSU do?
It's one guy.
Oh, it's not one guy.
For LSU, it is.
No, they're talking about signing as many as 6.
Well, they were.
Lane Kiffin has said, no, we're recruiting several guys.
Okay. Well, not to mention half of their basketball team.
Well, yeah, R.J. Lewis primarily being the most prominent and most recent example. But so now what happens if a judge in Louisiana goes, well, you're not allowed to punish LSU. You know what I mean? Mm. So what happens then? Because the SEC being a multi-state operation, I would think that would have to go to federal court. And I would think that the SEC would stand a much better chance.
I would also think that the SEC could say, if you don't want to abide by our rules, you don't have to play in our league.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a collection of teams that you have the privilege of playing in.
That's right.
So
and getting a big check at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So this is the Big Ten, the SEC, and I think the ACC is doing. I don't know if theirs has been released yet, but they're doing the same thing. Big 12's already done theirs, and so I think this is going to be one of those. It would for me if I were the lawyers representing these young people. I think I would go. There's a little too much sugar for this dime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're talking about, one, you can't file a lawsuit for a hypothetical punishment. You have to wait until the punishment's been administered. So I don't know. But, I mean, I think they're doing the right thing. And look, the NCAA is a lot to blame for this. I said it when it happened. They should have just grandfathered those guys in and said, look, everybody's got 5 to play 5. That's the new rule going on, and boom, we're done. But they didn't. They said everybody's got 5 to play 5, and that's the new rule, and we're moving on, except for this one group of players. And I always thought that was foolish and was going to lead to some chaos like this. But, here we are. I just think it's funny. Every time we start thinking Texas Tech is the villain in college football, Lane Kiffin can't run to a microphone fast enough. You know what I mean?
That's true. I don't. And look, I mean, well, just to back up for a second, I think this story is actually about a year old. This goes back. Alabama brought in the kid from Bediako, and God bless them for trying it. I mean,
you got to go back even further because the November before, Baylor brought in a kid who had been playing G League, right?
Exactly. So I think this conversation has been at least in the ether around, and now all of a sudden when this kid comes back, but we talked about this today or either yesterday, and I said, look, I mean, this could all be so easily taken care of if you just had coaches with any kind of spine. Or just to say, no, we're not gonna accept. We're not gonna draft this. We're not gonna ask this kid. We're not gonna offer this kid an opportunity.
You know who the only coach I've heard say that is? Well, 2 of them. There's been 2. You know who?
I don't.
Dan Lanning.
Okay.
And Kirby Smart.
There you go.
Those are the only 2 that have stepped up and said.
Some might accuse those of being the 2 smartest coaches in the football.
Dan Lanning, I think it was yesterday. Straight to a microphone says we don't have room for former NFL guys here. We're not gonna do it. We got our roster. Kirby Smart basically said the same thing today. So, and I get Ryan Day's point. He kind of laughed it off, but he was like, I mean, in the real world, if other teams are going to be signing these players, we have to at least look at it. And that's basically what Lane said, right? Hey. Court said we could use them. My job is to put together the best football team I can. So,
Yeah.
But that's Lane. Look, Lane does not give a damn about any rule you got. He don't care. He does not care at all. And it's not I don't really like it, but, if other teams are going to be doing this. No. Lane ran to this. And Daquan Wright was not the only one. There were rumored to be up to 6 players that Lane Kiffin was recruiting that were recently waived by NFL clubs.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the world's against him now. So at least
has it not been already?
Well,
for other reasons.
In theory, it has been. Yeah. Now it is at least formalized. That's why I don't like the SEC coming out with a strongly worded message, which means nothing. Come out and have some gumption and just call an emergency meeting. Do get on the line and say, look, we're going to look foolish if we don't do this. So we're going to come out and say, and go ahead and say, everybody agrees. We all know we agree. No, we're not going to accept former professional players back into college. It's just not going to happen. So, but anyway, I guess maybe all's well that ends well. Not that this is even remotely done.
Remember this, though, and I will say this in defense of the athletes who filed the suit. If the 5 for 5 had been passed last fall, then they could have made an informed decision about whether I want to try to go to the NFL or come back. Because most of these guys are low drafted or undrafted. So if you're going to be an undrafted free agent, you're going to come back for your 5th year of college. So they did not really get an opportunity to make an informed decision on that. In their defense, I will say that. But I'm still against the idea. So
I would also say at some point, life ain't fair.
Oh, I agree. I just think this is one of those where it's not a circumstance and it wound up being unfair to you. This was a deliberately unfairly done.
It was a dumb, yeah.
It was a dumb move by the NCAA. The way, not 5 for 5 is not dumb.
No.
But dumb the way it was executed.
Shocking. The
yes.
NCAA would do something foolish and dumb. All right, we are up against our first break here on Sports Blitz Live. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We'll be right back right after this.
Sportz Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama, is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Sportz Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Terriers are 2 and 7. But right now, they're undefeated because they've got Zaxby's chicken fingers and a whole lot of sauce.
Big Dog's gonna eat!
Yeah, they do. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you, just getting started on tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by JR Sports Bar and Grill. Been such a long-time sponsor of Sports Blitz and all its affiliates, and it's just been a great relationship. They are an institution here in Alexander City. If you're ever in this area, or if you're a local in this area, obviously you know JR Sports Bar and Grill. Go and try them again. Go and have lunch or dinner with them one day this week. If you're in town for the first time, if you're new to this area, ask somebody. They can tell you downtown where to find JR Sports Bar and Grill. Wonderful food and dining experience, great atmosphere. Go and check them out today. All right, high school football, like I said, got underway this past Friday. Now, you know, for the if you out there listening to this, if your team, if you'd like to discuss your team or give us an update on what they did or what they're up against this coming week, we'd love to talk with you. 256-234-6221. Some of the local teams in this area. Benjamin Russell had an odd Friday night. Drive 3 hours up to Huntsville.
3+.
And to Mae Jemison. And
well, they actually drove to not the University of North Alabama. What's the other college there? That's where they were scheduled to play the game.
Okay.
And
played 18 plays from what I understand.
Transformer blew at the stadium, and game was called off because you cannot fix a transformer in 30 minutes or an hour.
And apparently there was a storm brewing on the horizon.
Indeed.
So, tough opener. Did they ever decide if they were going to replay that one or not?
I don't think they're going to. It's not a region game.
Right.
You don't have to. I guess if both of your schedules sort of matched up. But, you know, Benjamin Russell's open date is the week before the playoffs start. Mm-hmm. They may not have any interest in playing that day.
That would probably be wise.
So not being a region game, I think, you know, I'm probably not coming back. There were some interesting, you know, the final score wound up being a 14-point differential, but watching Hewitt Trustful just dismantle Auburn, they wound up hanging 56 on them. Auburn scored something late to make it. It wound up 56-42.
Right.
It was not
I remember
close.
thinking that was a shootout, but not.
It was not a shootout. No, it was Hewitt Trustful shooting Auburn all night. So, I mean, I'm looking at Hewitt Trustful and going, whoa. You know, they may be a real thing.
Well, am I the only one? I mean, obviously everybody knows Thompson's great, but them curb stomping Phoenix City?
Yeah, but, you know, that was a 7-point game at halftime.
Okay.
And I think with Central Phoenix City.
It was not a 7-point game at the end of the game.
With Central Phoenix City, Patrick Nix leaves. Cody Flournoy now is the new head coach there.
Okay.
Or Patrick Nix retires, I guess was the word he used. So you've got Cody Flournoy there now. He's a really good coach. They're still really talented. Cam Coleman's younger brother is the quarterback. And I think it's one of those things where game got away from him a little bit in the second half. I think Central Phoenix City will be much better 6-7 games down the road than they are now.
Okay.
With the changes. But Thompson's still going to be Thompson. I watched some of that game. Did you watch any of that?
I did not.
I will say this. Trent Seaborn, the Thompson quarterback, who, you know, played as a varsity player in the 8th grade, started from then on, so 9th grade on. you watch him play, and you can tell all of that experience. He is a fully mature high school quarterback. He doesn't get rattled. He knows where the ball's going every time. The defense can't confuse him. It's just he's something to watch, man.
Won a state title as an 8th grader.
As an 8th grader, had to, was kind of called into service, and he wins the state title. And then you have Gunnar Rivers, who both of them are within striking distance. Both of them, we'll see, may wind up breaking the all-time passing mark in Alabama. But Gunnar Rivers gets a knee injury last Friday night. It's not a tear. It's a sprain. But I think from what his dad, Philip Rivers, said, it's going to be kind of a week-to-week thing while they let the knee heal, and because you don't want to rush him back out there with a hurt knee. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as far as St. Michael goes.
Terrific game between Central Clay and
I was just
Fife.
pulled that up to talk about. So 21-2, you get the 2 winningest coaches in the state of Alabama history.
Paul says, I'm coming for you.
Paul Benefield goes on the road to take on Danny Horn and Central Clay, and it's exactly what you expect. The game goes to overtime.
Oh, my.
Fife gets the ball first, scores to make it 21-14. Then Central Clay gets the ball, scores to make it 21-20. And what does Danny Horn do?
Go for 2.
You go for 2, baby. Didn't make it. Got stopped at the 4-inch line.
Oh.
So it's the 2 winningest coaches in state history playing a game that you absolutely expect them to play.
And came down to inches, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's just – so I think that reduces Horn's lead on Benefield now in the win total to 5.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's
and how many state titles between them?
Between them, 15.
10? 15, wow.
8 for Danny Horn, 7 for Paul Benefield.
Wow. Quite a matchup. Yeah.
That is one of those that if you're a fan of just like quality coaching of football, that's a game you want to go to, man. I just want to watch these 2 guys operate for football.
Now, is this a what you might call? I guess it's early, but is this a traditional 5-team type?
We talked to a guy from Fife, we talked to the guy from Central. I'm sorry, from Central Clay on Friday. And they're going to throw it about 3 times a game. They're going to line up in that little wing tee, and they're just going to run power football at you over and over. And, again, for a small school, don't know how they find the guys with the size they have, but they find them.
Something in the water.
They just power, and then about the time you get lulled to sleep, they play action that thing, and, there's a tight end running wide open down the sideline.
Dable with a big win over St. James.
Nice
I think that was
there.
Unexpected, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect from Dable this year, but that's a great start.
Yeah. All right. Do you know who Benjamin Russell's got this week?
I do. They're at home hosting Vestavia Hills.
Okay.
So that
we
should
know
be a great
anything
one.
about Vestavia Hills?
I don't. But I know it's Vestavia Hills, so I know it should be a really
yeah.
fun game.
They're pretty good. They're
now,
pretty good.
It's not Buddy Anderson's Vestavia Hills, but
Okay. All right, we are up against another break, but never fear, we'll be back with more right after this.
Celebrate America's 250th all month long at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. During the month of July, with every new or used vehicle purchase, you'll receive a beautiful embroidered American flag kit for your home. Our way of helping you proudly celebrate. We have over 500 vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery. You'll find the biggest discounts and a great selection. Visit Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika today. Get ready to smile.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindawa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by Sunshine Heating and Air. For all your heating and cooling needs, give Kevin Keel and his crew a call today. The weather has actually kind of been a little bit mild.
So middle of the day today, it got pretty hot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in the afternoon, it cooled off.
Kind of tolerable.
It was nice, yeah.
But that doesn't mean you don't need to have your heating and cooling unit in good working order. So
Always.
give them a call today. That is Sunshine
It may
Heating
be
and
190 tomorrow. We just don't know.
That is true. This is Alabama. So, and speaking of that, starting quarterbacks have been named for every university in the Southeastern Conference. We knew a lot of these. Mm-hmm. From my count, there are 9 new quarterbacks this year in the SEC that will be making a start for their team for the first time.
Okay.
But let's run down some of these. You stop me if you want to make a comment about any of these guys.
I'll make a short comment on each one.
Okay.
And then if I want to stop, let's stop on the ones that were just recently decided.
Okay. Byron Brown at Auburn.
Very productive player. If the offensive line can help him out, I think he'll be productive at Auburn.
Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss.
Best returning offensive player in college football, in my opinion.
New quarterback named at Arkansas. It is sophomore KJ Jackson.
Interesting one because homegrown. He's a guy. He's there, and very athletic. That one, is interesting. Still don't think Arkansas is going to be any good, but
He's going to have to be real good.
He's going to have to be real
to be to affect that team in the win column.
I mean, KJ, congratulations on the job, but you get to quarterback the worst team in the league.
Yeah, I hope you.
In terms of the roster, it's the worst team in the league.
You're probably going to be running for your life to some degree. So
a great deal.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Wish you the best. All right, Tennessee does in fact announce true freshman Faison Brandon.
I think this one is made a little easier. I think Heupel wanted to go with Faison Brandon because of his talent level. I mean, he was a 5-star for a reason. He's big. He's like 6'3" or 6'4", 225 pounds. He's big, strong arm. But Tennessee can get away with this because they're going to have one of the top 2 or 3 offensive lines in the conference. All the receivers are back. All the backs are back. The surrounding offense around Faison Brandon can carry him a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why maybe you go with a true freshman there.
Alabama announces redshirt freshman Keelan Russell. Not a surprise. I think you said this. I think Luke said this.
I've been leaning towards him. I just think he's. It's one of those things. It's kind of like Bryce Young, right? Bryce Young, his second year at Alabama was just too good to keep off the field. You're not. I mean, I realize that Austin Mack is in his fourth year in the system, but Keelan Russell's had 2 years in the system. You know, you think back to Jalen Hurts, Tua was just undeniable. You were going to get to Tua at some point. Jalen Hurts was an SEC Offensive Player of the Year and lost his job to Tua. So if this kid's is anywhere near Bryce Young and Tua, they're going to be all right.
Yeah, I would think so. That's for sure. All right, Texas, Arch Manning. I mean,
can we stop on this one for a minute?
Yeah, you can stop.
There's some crap going on at Texas.
Oh, is there?
Have you seen this?
I have not.
All right, one, they had their second scrimmage the other day.
Okay.
And at the second scrimmage, last several practices, there have been insiders, observers, and some scouts who have said, Arch don't look right. The offense doesn't look good.
Okay.
Which is bizarre, I know, but it's just those are the little things you hear, right? Is it a function of him missing all of spring? I don't know. But there's something. And then you had a linebacker, prominent linebacker on the team, dismissed the other day for conduct detrimental to the team.
Right.
And then you had a player's father go on Twitter and say, I have not played politics in the whole recruitment thing at Texas, but there is some ish going down that y'all don't know about, and I'm getting ready to expose all of it.
So, always fun when that kind of thing is going on.
Man, it's like, all right, you're supposed to be a national title contender, and you got to play Ohio State in about 3 weeks. Y'all better get your crap together in a hurry.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Well, look, I've said it, and we've kind of gone back and forth on this a little bit, but I watched Arch Manning at the beginning of the year last year, and I thought, he didn't look that good. Texas offense doesn't look that good. But it got better as the year went along, like you said. So maybe he's a slow starter. Maybe that's part of it.
Like I said, somebody speculated, does it have something to do, because he missed all of spring. It turns out last year he did have an injury he was dealing with. They weren't, we didn't know it at the time. But so he had to have a little procedure done and miss spring. So is he just kind of catching up from that, or are we going to get a slow? Because if you get a slow start with their schedule, you're going to be in a heap of trouble by midseason.
True. Man. Well, you know what they say, Judge? More money, more problems.
Yeah, I think they got some in Texas right now. It's kind of creepy.
Texas A&M, Marcel Reed. I like him. JJ doesn't. But go ahead.
It's not that I don't like him.
You hate his guts. Tell me the truth.
I mean, if he were at Troy, I'd love him.
I'm sure. He's Gunnar Stockton at Georgia. We're all familiar with these. Sam Levitt, people say the foot injury's over. He's good.
Maybe so. I didn't like him that much at Arizona State. I do trust Lane Kiffin to get the most out of his quarterbacks, but I didn't think he was that great at Arizona State for all the hubbub he's gotten. So, yeah.
Do we know who the backup is at LSU now?
Yeah, it's a kid from the backup at USC transferred over, Husan Longstreet.
Okay. Oklahoma and John Mateer. John Mateer now a senior. Does that mean anything? Is he going to be completely healthy? Can he make it through a year, I guess, and play in every game?
Can he make better decisions?
That would help.
He makes some bad decisions.
Yeah, don't throw it to the other team.
Don't throw it to the other team. Don't get fooled by coverage flips. Sometimes it's okay to slide. You don't have to lower your shoulder into a linebacker. Those kind of things.
And I would give Brent Venables a piece of advice. When you got to cheat to beat a mediocre team, the bad look. Kentucky junior Kenny Minchie.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Minchie. He played at Duke, right?
No, he played at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Who's the one that played at Duke? That's the one at Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kenny Minchie was in a heated quarterback battle with C.J. Carr last year for the Notre Dame job. Right. It came down to the last week of camp. And everybody's been real impressed with the guy. He was a highly recruited kid. I think it's a big get for Kentucky. We'll see if they have enough around him to,
They have the coach.
Well, he's never lost a game. I don't know if you knew that.
That's what I hear. Kamario Taylor at Mississippi State.
Sophomore, supremely talented. Like he's a guy. He's gonna
big time athlete.
If Jeff Levy is gonna get off the snide and win 6 or 7 this year, it will be on the back of Camario Taylor.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and we'll run down the rest of these and talk a little bit more, maybe dive into some of these a little bit more in depth right after these messages.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Sick of those fake sales with 50% off a price that never existed? Then you're ready for Memorial Day Mayopoly at Morgan Home Furnishings and Bama Outdoor, where the deals are real. It's simple. Spend at least $600 and take a draw from the cashback, where each draw could earn you up to $250 to make that total melt away. And with no credit refused financing, everybody plays and everybody wins. Morgan Home Furnishings and Bama Outdoor, creating happiness both indoors and out.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. We are looking at the starting quarterbacks named across the SEC. We talked about Camario Taylor as we finished up. Missouri will be starting junior Austin Simmons, who was the starter at Ole Miss until he lost his job to Trinidad Chambliss.
And in fairness to Austin Simmons,
it was a Wally Pipp situation.
He got injured.
Yeah.
You know, but what's the old baseball player that Lou Gehrig?
Wally Pipp.
Yeah, he got Wally Pipped. But I like Austin Simmons, but here's the problem. He's left-handed. Missouri just lost their right tackle for the year. This could be a problem.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see coming into the year for sure. Lenore Sellers is now a senior at South Carolina, looking to close out his time. Well, at least what we think is his time, college football.
Maybe the most physically gifted quarterback in the Southeastern Conference in terms of all the tools that he has.
Okay.
The problem, though, 2 receivers lost for the year, including his brother. One of them was his brother. The left tackle has not been participating in camp. Transfer has not been participating in camp because of a knee injury, and now they've said he's not going to be ready for the first game. And we'll let you know. Dylan Stewart has not been participating in camp because of a back injury that apparently he suffered last year and played through it anyway. And Dylan Stewart has not participated in camp, and he won't be ready for week 1 either. We'll let you know. It's sometimes when the slide starts, Andy, it's hard to stop. But if Lenore's plays Superman in this new offense, they could win. There's no way I'm putting them above 7 wins. It could happen, but there's no way I would pick it.
I think you'd have to be surprised. All right, Aaron Philo, the sophomore, I believe he came from Georgia Tech. Is that right?
He did. Came to Buster Faulkner.
There you go. Didn't play at Georgia Tech.
He started 2 games, I think,
okay,
with Haynes King injured.
Right. So he is your starter now at Florida. I know nothing about him. He is a dual-threat quarterback, I think.
Apparently he holds just about every high school passing record in the state of Georgia.
Okay.
Kind of a gunslinger. Not the strongest arm in the world. In fact, most people have said that the other kid, Tramel Jones, that he was competing with, the reason the competition took so long, because Tramel Jones was already at Florida. This kid came with the offensive coordinator, and it took him till the last 2 weeks of camp to win the job because apparently Tramel Jones, the ceiling's a little higher because he's got more arm talent. But Philo, his knowledge of the system, and they've got a lot of weapons to work with, so we'll see.
And the Vanderbilt Commodores with a bit of a shocker. Senior Blaze Berlowitz, who
sounds like a professional wrestler.
From what I understand, was actually Diego Pavia's backup at New Mexico State, and then came to Vanderbilt with the offensive coordinator and Pavia, and has kind of sit behind him for 2 years.
Jared Curtis is the 5-star they flipped from Georgia that most people thought was going to get the start. I think that this tells me that Clark Lee's goal this year is not to groom my young quarterback for the future. I want to win some games now, right? So
got to keep this thing going, is what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. You gonna win 10 again? We'll
probably
see.
not.
Blaze Berlowitz. Remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Yes.
It just sounds like a character on there. You're facing Blaze Berlowitz.
That is true. I could see that. All right. Looking at these now, I said by my count, I see 9 new quarterbacks playing for or starting for their respective team in the SEC. Byron Brown, KJ Jackson, Brandon Russell, Levitt, Minchie, Taylor, Philo, and Berlowitz.
That's 10.
That's 10. I'd forgotten Sam Levitt. I didn't.
Now I will say I could take it back. I could take it back to 9 because, Camario Taylor started the last few games for Mississippi State last year,
right?
And played a good bit. So, Camario Taylor will be the first full-time starter.
Let's factor in him in this question. When you look at those guys, who is the quarterback that you believe will have the greatest impact on their team as opposed to what this team did last year?
I'm going to go with Sam Levitt.
Okay.
LSU was so bad last year. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of Levitt. I don't see Levitt as this he's an NFL prospect, I didn't see that at Arizona State. Maybe I'll see it this year, but I know Lane's going to get good stuff out of him. And their quarterback play last year was so bad, and the offensive line was so bad. The running game was so bad that here's an interesting stat. We've only had helmet comms in college football for a few years, right?
Yeah.
It was 3 years we've had it, something like that.
Sounds right.
In the era of helmet comms in college football, where the coach can talk to the quarterback until it gets to 15 seconds on the play clock, right? There's a cutoff, but until
who's got their finger on that button, I'm not sure.
I can tell you who it is at LSU. I'm
talking. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the booth official. But the since helmet comms have come into college football, no one has produced more yardage or points over that time than Ole Miss. No team in college football.
Yeah.
So, you give Lane a chance to diagnose the defense on a microphone to his quarterback before the play, you're asking for trouble.
And as fast as they go, it gives him an ample opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder, I'm assuming LSU will probably play that fast. But
well, remember, you said, and I'll tell you this, when I say that, that doesn't mean that Sam Levitt's going to be like a first or second team All SEC.
No, I just mean on the impact on their team.
They were a 7-6 team last year. They were bad offensively. They won't be bad offensively this year.
All right,
I would probably put Byron Brown in that same category.
I would think that would be
because the quarterback play at Auburn last year was so atrocious.
Yep. I mean, I was looking up some information last night, and thinking about Auburn versus Baylor, and of course DJ Lagway is now at Baylor, but I go back and I say, okay, well these are two new teams because they got so many new players.
Yeah.
But you look at what Auburn played Baylor last year. I look at Sawyer Robertson. I look at his numbers, and DJ Lagway's numbers obviously they just pale in comparison. He was
on a 4-8 team. Yeah.
He was not. He was on a back. Well, Robertson was on a 5-7 team.
Yeah.
But it's a different league and things like that. But you could say that I'm not sure that Baylor. I'm not sure they traded up.
Well, and I think we're going to find out. What we're going to find out is just how bad was Billy Napier at trying to be a head coach and offensive coordinator at the same time. Because if DJ Lagway, look, the coordinator at Baylor is really good. Jake Spavital is his name. He's a really good offensive coordinator.
He's been there for a while.
And if he can get DJ Lagway to play anywhere close to the level of his talent, then Baylor can be better. But Billy Napier about ruined that kid, and really about ruined the whole Florida program. I mean, it was
not good.
It was, and then James Madison decides they want to hire this dude.
Yeah.
You just had Cignetti and what's his name that's at UCLA, and this dude.
Here was the final point I was going to make about Auburn and Byron Brown. You look at what Jackson Arnold did last year.
Yeah.
Think about this now. Again, I get it. It's at South Florida and it's at Auburn, but still, Byron Brown threw for 1,800 more yards than Jackson Arnold and ran for 700 more than Jackson Arnold. So that kind of impact on this Auburn team, even if they only, win 2 more games, I think the
big issue though is it's not the same team.
It is not. I'm just talking about production wise.
Yeah. So, it's not. Hey, by the way, you would know this better than I would. J.J. Falk, lose him to injury, collarbone, apparently gone for the year. Is that a big deal? Was he starting? I don't know where J.J. Falk fit into that into the rotation.
He was a 2 or a 3 at defensive end.
Okay.
But he was going to play, I think, but he was not going to be a starter. But still, I mean, any kind of depth at this point is probably, it's pretty good loss.
Look, the interesting thing to me with Auburn is I think the quarterback can run the system. Obviously, he's proven that. I think, and I don't mean any disrespect to any wide receivers out there, but you can find wide receivers in the Southeastern Conference. I like the running backs. My question's going to be up front. My question's the same thing for Auburn as I have for Alabama. I think Keelan Russell's supremely talented. I think he got a great wide receiver room. And I think they got adequate backs. What's that offensive line going to be?
That usually comes what it comes down to.
Yeah, And there's a lot of teams that like Georgia, I'm not worried about their offensive line. They're going to be one of the top 2 or 3 in the league. Tennessee, not worried about their offensive line. They're proven guys. I know what they can do. Then there's teams that I just don't know.
We'll have to wait and see until they get on the
LSU,
field.
by the way, is one of those. I know. Oh, well, they got Jordan Seaton. No, there's 5 positions on the offensive line. So I know they got Jordan Seaton from Colorado, but the offensive line was trash last year. Jordan Seaton's not going to change it all in one offseason.
Yeah, sometimes an offensive line is greater than the sum of its parts, and sometimes the parts are greater than the sum. I mean, you bring in 5 guys that never played before, they all may be great, but they may not play together.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's why Nick Saban used to always say, that position, the position coach matters more than any other position on the team. Because getting 5 guys to step and think and do the same thing is hard,
All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Celebrate America's 250th all month long at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. During the month of July, with every new or used vehicle purchase, you'll receive a beautiful embroidered American flag kit for your home. Our way of helping you proudly celebrate. We have over 500 vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery. You'll find the biggest discounts and a great selection. Visit Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika today. Get ready to smile.
Two Rivers Lumber Company is proud to call the Lake Martin area home. With over 45 years of experience in Alabama, specializing in southern yellow pine lumber. Two Rivers Lumber, a proud Lake Martin community partner.
The Terriers are 2-7, but right now they're undefeated because they've got Zaxby's chicken fingers and a whole lot of sauce.
Big Dog's gonna eat!
Yeah, they do. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Welcome back, everyone, to the I almost said it again. To Sports Blitz Live. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. Andy and JJ here with you for just a little more than an hour left in tonight's show. 254-6221 is our number. So give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind tonight. ESPN has already telling us who is going to be in the playoff. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There are two people that are telling us this one.
Who are the two people?
Mark Schleybaugh.
Mark Schleybaugh, I like him.
And Bonagura. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. All right, Mark Schleybaugh says Boise State.
I disagree. I think it's going to be UNLV, but it's UNLV or Boise.
Yeah, Boise State and Texas in that first matchup. Okay.
Texas. So that he's got
Texas is number 5 seed. Yeah. Bonagura has Boise State and Georgia as the number 5 seed. That's interesting. All right. Also, the number 11 seed, BYU against Oregon, the number 6.
Ooh.
Mr. Bonagura.
That's mighty low for Oregon, but okay.
Schleybaugh has Texas A&M at the 11 and BYU at the number 6. You would highly disagree.
I don't highly disagree with that.
I thought you had Texas A&M going like 8 wins.
I do,
Okay.
but I'm just saying I can understand why somebody would pick them to make the playoff. I just happen to not agree.
Okay.
But and I can see BYU at 6 too, because I think they could go like 11-1 with their only loss being Notre Dame, and then beat Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship game. That might get them up to 6.
Yeah. All right. Bonagura has Ole Miss as the 10 seed, and Miami as the 7 seed.
Isn't that where Miami was last year? Weren't they 7?
Seemed like it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Schleybaugh has LSU at the 10 and Miami at the 7.
Okay.
Okay. Bonagura has Alabama at the 9 seed, Texas Tech at the 8.
Okay.
Schleybaugh has Texas Tech at the 9 and Indiana at the 8.
Mighty low for the defending champs.
All right, let's see who.
Who do they have in the top 4?
Yeah, Bonagura has Indiana at the 4.
Okay.
So he thinks they're a little better. Schleybaugh has Oregon at the 4. Let's see here. Bonagura has Texas at the 3. Schleybaugh has Notre Dame at the 3. Bonagura has Notre Dame at the 2.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say this. Even if they're 12-0, there's no way Notre Dame should be at number 2. Not with that schedule. They literally play 2 decent teams.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with that. Schleybaugh has Georgia at the 2. He's a Georgia guy. But I don't disagree with that, to be perfectly honest with
They
you.
won back-to-back SEC championships.
Hard to argue. And they both have Ohio State as the number 1 seed.
So, I get that Ohio State is loaded top to bottom, but so's Oregon, so's Georgia, so's Texas, so's Notre Dame. So, and Ohio State is replacing an offensive coordinator. You got a new guy there, and 7 starters off the defense from last year. Now, I know, like I said, talent's there, no question. 7 starters is still 7 starters. So, and in a 3-week stretch, I'll look up their schedule at one of the breaks, but there's a 3-week stretch, and I believe they play at Oregon, at Oregon at home, at Indiana, and at USC. 3 straight games. And they still got to go on the road to Texas.
Right.
And they still got to play Michigan at the end of the year. So what am I missing here that, Ohio State, number 1, who's going to beat them? There's literally like 5 teams, and they got to go on the road to Iowa. That can be tricky.
It can be.
So, there's 5 losable games on that schedule, and when you put them at number 1, then you're telling me they either went 13-0 or 12-1. And I don't buy it.
No, that seems a bit far-fetched. Ohio State, Ryan Day is a great coach.
He is.
He has been through the fire, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
So I suppose if anybody's going to rise above expectations in the Big Ten, I wouldn't bet against Ohio State for that matter. Let's see if they have if they had the Auburn Tigers anywhere in a bowl game this year. The Auburn Tigers possibly with a winning season. I'm searching The list continues to go on. I see Nebraska is making a bowl game this year. I see Florida State and South Florida in a matchup in the Military Bowl. Okay. Well, I'll be the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl. Mark Schlabach has Duke and Auburn.
6-6 then.
In a grudge match there in the Birmingham Bowl. Well, I guess you got to start somewhere.
Look, 6-6 is a definitely potential outcome for Auburn this year.
Yeah, it's possible.
And I think they've got a pretty wide range. I'd put their range anywhere from 6 to 9. Everything goes right, 9-3. Maybe you have a chance at a 10th win. But everything has to go right. And everything doesn't go right, then you're probably 6-6. Anything less than 6-6, and things went horribly wrong.
I would agree. Bonagura has TCU and Auburn in the Texas Bowl.
Okay.
Texas Bowl. And Schlabach, by the way, has Penn State and Alabama in the Citrus Bowl.
Okay.
So another disappointing year for, I guess,
for Alabama.
DeBoer.
I mean, 9-3 would, it depends. I think anything less than 9 wins is going to be disappointing.
Yeah.
I think 9 wins are better, and let's play the 9-3 game for a minute. Not all losses are created equal. 9-3, you're playing with a redshirt freshman quarterback, and not a single senior on your entire offense. So you go 9-3. Let's say you lose by a field goal at home to Georgia. Let's say you lose by a touchdown on the road to LSU. Maybe you drop one at home to A&M. Marcel Reed goes off on you. But you win all your other games. You don't get blown out anywhere. You don't get pushed around anywhere. And you go, well, 9-3 with that offense coming back next year. Whew, you know what I mean? Then you're thinking that. Now, there's other 8-4. I don't care how you get to 8-4. Disaster.
Yeah.
9-3 can be a disaster if Georgia beats you by 20 at home, and Texas A&M beats you by 14 at home.
If you lose by Auburn,
by 14, you lose to Auburn
at home.
You lose to a true freshman quarterback at Tennessee. Those kind of things.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere because hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live is on the way right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Welcome back, everyone, to hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you up until 9 o'clock tonight. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. 256-234-6221 is our number. If you'd like to give us a call, let us know what's on your mind this evening. If you've got any thoughts on any of the things that we've talked about, the new rule that was implemented today by the SEC and the Big Ten, preventing former NFL or NBA or WNBA, I'm not sure that's happened yet. But,
or associated entities.
Cannot play in college football. It's a shame we actually have to make a rule to say that out loud, but here we are, and this is the world we live in. Now, Lane Kiffin has already made his rebuttal. He says they're just being unfair. It's a double standard, JJ.
Why is it a double standard?
Well, because, when Diego Pavia was, ran out of eligibility, but he whined and filed a lawsuit, and the judge said, no, he can play. The SEC said, fine, he can play. But now you're saying, no, he can't play. It's a double standard. So I don't quite see it that way.
No,
but Lane's always been a whiner. So
Lane will cry. There's no question about it. And you know what's so bad is LSU. I mean, if you're an LSU fan, aren't you the least bit like, all right, man, let's chill a little bit. I mean, you're going like, let's chill a little bit. Like, gave it a shot, whatever. I get it, but it didn't work out. Now we can just be men and go about our job.
Yeah. We can actually play the guys we recruited. What a novel concept.
Here's my question, though, because from what I understand, LSU's roster's full. Who was going to lose their spot to make room for this kid?
Fair question.
Or potentially multiple kids.
Yeah.
And how is that right in any way?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
In any way. For sure.
So, I mean, look, Lane Kiffin crying about people being unfair to him when you were born on third base and halfway down the damn baseline. And look, he's earned this LSU job by what he did at Ole Miss, and I credit him for that. But, dude, you were born halfway to home, man, and running against a knuckleballer.
Yeah.
To come out and talk about anybody being unfair to you about anything is just criminal. I mean, just shut up. Just shut up.
I think that's well said. We also talked about high school football. Again, if your team played this weekend, you want to talk about that, we could love to chat with you about that. You can let us know what they're doing this year. Keep us up to date. Starting quarterbacks have been named across the SEC. Not a lot of surprises, just a couple, though, in the last few days, finally being named. Aaron Philo at Florida and Blaze Berlowitz. Blaze Berlowitz, the senior there at Vanderbilt. So it should be a very interesting year. A lot of new blood, a lot of opportunity for guys to make their name in the SEC. The Atlanta Braves tied 3-3 with the Dodgers in the seventh inning, top of the seventh, 2 outs there. Elder, started tonight, at least gave them a chance to win.
He did.
You can't blame that. The Braves' offense has been pitiful, really.
Really in a hole.
It's struggling.
I'm trying to lean on what Brian Snicker used to tell us all the time, that the back of the baseball card doesn't lie. But these hitters right now, their cards are lying to us. We need them to wake up a little bit.
That is for sure. Don't know, the lead is, I believe, down to 3. Is that right, coming into tonight?
It was 2.5 the other day. Now, I don't know, what's happened.
Let's see. It is 3.5 right now. So I'm assuming the Phillies lost today or yesterday. The Braves, if they could win tonight, could get it back to 4. What did we say? We felt comfortable if they could maintain a 7-game lead going into.
I think if we get to the end of August, anything over 5, I feel pretty good about.
Feel pretty good. All right. Well,
because I can't convince myself that the bats are going to stay this quiet for that long.
I tell you, the Brewers may be for real this year.
Brewers are legit.
They're a good team. I mean, they've been good for several years, but they would get to the playoffs and they just wouldn't have enough.
But the pitching is just nasty right now in Milwaukee.
I mean, when you got to face 102 on average, that's the average pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, the Miz, man, he's something special. Hopefully I certainly hope his arm holds up. For a little while, because that would be a terrible shame.
All right, Braves got out of the 7th.
All right, well, here we go to the bottom. Let's see if they can hold the Dodgers here. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll take a look at some actual college football games when we come back right after this.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City. Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen-printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. 256-234-6221 is our number. There's actual college football this weekend. Again, I'm not making any promises that it's going to be worth anything, but it is legitimate college football, and that's enough for me, at least this weekend. All right, JJ,
I think they're two really good games.
Okay. I think there's a couple on here that I definitely will watch. There's one sneaky good one that I think it could be. But, all right, let's make some predictions.
Okay.
All right, North Carolina. Can we just stop for a second? North Carolina. I mean, I have defended Belichick.
Have you?
I have.
Through all the girlfriend stuff?
Well, I mean, the girlfriend stuff is the girlfriend stuff. I'm not going to berate a man for being a man. All right, but the fact that, you know, when I said, look, okay, everybody said for many, many years, you know, I mean, this is the greatest NFL coach of all time.
Six world
championships. I mean, and then in hindsight, now you've got, seems like a growing group of people, it maybe even coming close to half, are looking back thinking, no, it was all Tom Brady.
Yeah, it wasn't all Tom Brady.
That's what I say.
Yeah. Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady when he first became the starter. Those first few championships were Belichick.
Defensive. I mean, They were so much about defense. All right, but so I said, look, I mean, the man he's a great coach, but as it tends to happen when guys get past a certain age, I mean, you know, Willie Mays was kicking balls around and stumbling around in the outfield, kind of, you know, it didn't look good. And, you know, Bear Bryant probably coached a year longer than he should have. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I mean, Bobby Bowden, the same thing. I mean, all these, you can see case after case after case. I'm at the point now where I'm finding it hard to defend Belichick.
The problem with Belichick is that, according to people who know him, he has to always be the smartest guy in the room. And so, listen, the NFL and college football, I know the players in college are getting paid now. That doesn't make them the same sport. Talent acquisition's a totally different game. Everything's different. And he didn't bother to surround himself with people familiar with that process. The GM he brought in, Mike Lombardi's been his right-man hand for years. No college experience. The staff he brought in, for the most part, no college experience. Somebody told him he needed to hire Bobby Petrino. You know, we'll see how that goes. But I don't begrudge a 70-year-old man having a 25-year-old girlfriend. More power, brother. I mean, that's you. But she should not be walking on the sidelines during games barking orders at people. She should not be running around the football offices, you know, directing, you go here and you do this, and we need this picture by this time, and you've lost the plot.
I did not realize he hired Bobby Petrino.
Oh, that's his new offensive coordinator, yes.
Well, then that's just kind of a match made in heaven.
Isn't it, though? Yeah.
Okay. All right, okay. North Carolina will open in Dublin, Ireland, mind you, with TCU on Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning on ESPN. Now, the Horned Frogs are a 7.5-point favorite in this one. JJ, who you got? And I guess
Who do you got, and why is it TCU? Look, I don't. North Carolina named their starting quarterback the other day. A transfer from Wisconsin who didn't play last year because he was hurt all year.
Okay.
He did start the year before somewhere else. Was it Maryland maybe? And threw 15 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. This is the 33rd NFL franchise, as Belichick called it when he got the job. Do you remember when they played last year? TCU and North Carolina?
Was that the opener?
It was the opener.
I do remember.
They did it in
They
Chapel
drove
Hill.
right down the field.
And they drove down the field and scored there in Chapel Hill. You got all these celebrities out there. Oh, we're going to watch Belichick. 48-14 was the final score.
It was very bad after that first
Now,
round.
Sonny Dykes at TCU did lose Kendall Briles to South Carolina. But he is kind of changing his offense a little bit. He wants to be a little more run-centric. Felt like they were a little bit too turnover-prone with the high-speed Kendall Briles stuff. So he brought in the UConn offensive coordinator who's going to be in charge of making that happen because UConn led the nation last year in fewest turnovers.
Okay.
They also put up a hell of a lot of yardage, too. But anyway, he wants to be a little more run-heavy. Yeah, you were right on it there.
Yeah.
Summis.
Playoffs? His son, is he still there?
I
don't
know about that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Jim Mora? Jim Mora Jr.?
No, it's
wasn't
not
he?
a Mora.
Okay, he was at UConn for a while.
Yeah. But I just, why am I supposed to believe anything's any different?
Yeah, I wouldn't think you would.
TCU lost their quarterback. And,
I'm assuming probably North Carolina probably brought in a lot of transfers.
I mean, they did, but the best quarterback you could get in the portal was this dude. 15 touchdowns, 11 picks 2 years ago. Didn't play last year because he was hurt. I am fascinated with the TCU quarterback. They actually did some homework. They went and got Jaden Craig. Jaden Craig was the starter at Harvard last couple of years. He was first-team All-Ivy League last year, put up insane numbers. He's 6'3", 230, can play the position. Now, got to translate it to a different level. It's not Ivy League football. But, he was in school at Harvard. He's probably pretty bright. So, yeah, Jaden Craig, I think, is going to tear them a new one on Saturday. And
So you think 7.5 is low?
And then I'm going to go on YouTube and ask the question, do we even have to watch the rest of this?
Yeah, right.
North Carolina. Can we just end it now? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to be merciful.
This will be his last year, right?
I say yes.
At North Carolina.
Yes, knowing that anything can happen on Saturday, but I don't think anything can happen this Saturday. If it goes like I think so Saturday, that'll be your first indicator.
If North Carolina wins this game,
then we got to start going, okay, is
Belichick
on to something?
Has he turned it around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because TCU is going to be pretty good.
Yeah. San Jose State is at USC, the Battle of California.
I don't know anything about San Jose State.
I don't either. Does USC cover? It's 38.5.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes, for the simple reason that I'm a believer in USC this year. I'm picking them to go to the playoffs. In fact, I'll go one step further. I'm picking Jaden Maiava to win the Heisman.
Okay.
I think Lincoln Riley gets his 4th Heisman winner this year.
Well, he's got some pedigree for sure. All right, that one's at 2:00 on the NBC. I think this is one of the ones you're referring to, one of the better games of the day, maybe the best game of the day.
I think it's the most interesting one of the day.
Okay, we'll come back and talk about that right after this.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has what you need for your farming, mowing, and land management. Lake Martin Tractor has any size Mahindra tractor you need, along with hundreds of implements to get the job done. See our full line of rugged Spartan zero-turn mowers. Both Mahindra and Spartan still have 0 down and 0% interest. Check out the all-new Spartan Intimidator 4-door crew cab UTV with dump bed, or see the all-new Mahindra Rockstar HD. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280, Alex City.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes. From repairs to installations, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air will donate 50 pounds of dog food to the local Humane Society for every qualifying installation. Plus, save up to $500 and financing as low as $49 a month. Schedule at calldixie.com today.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We are looking at some games, some college football games that are actually happening on Saturday. North Carolina and TCU kicking off at 11 o'clock on ESPN. Then this one, 2:30 on ESPN. NC State is at Virginia. You've got – now, is this technically an ACC matchup? I know they got together, I think, a couple of times, and it was not an ACC game.
Yeah, the series was scheduled before.
Right.
So now it is an ACC conference game. It was supposed to be played in Brazil, and then that deal fell through.
Right.
So they're playing it in Charlottesville, so Virginia gets the benefit of a home game. NC State did win this game at NC State last year. I think it was 35-31, something like that.
Okay. The Cavaliers are a 5.5-point favorite at home, 2:30 on ESPN. Who you got?
Oh, I'm taking NC State.
Okay. Upset alert here.
Easy one for me. I love their quarterback, C.J. Bailey. I think if they had been able to hold on to Hollywood Smothers at running back, who's now at Texas, and Noah Rogers at wide receiver, who's now at Alabama, they'd be really dangerous. But they've still got a wide receiver returning, 3 offensive linemen returning. I looked them up today. Virginia loses a really good quarterback and replaces him with Bo Perbula. And I just don't know about that.
Yeah.
So I like NC State to win it outright. As our old friend, the legendary Lee Corzo used to say.
Yeah.
Don't want the points. Don't need the points. But I'm taking the points.
All right. I thought you were going to say that. Not so fast, Jay. I might take Virginia to be contrary. All right, Jacksonville State at North Dakota State again. I think this one could be sneaky good. Is Rich Rod still at Jacksonville State? Or is he gone?
No, Rich Rod's back at West Virginia.
Oh, that's right. Who is now at Jacksonville State? Do we even know? But North Dakota State, a very good FCS team.
They have been, and I think they'll be very good in their new home.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch some of that game just because the in-state tie, right? I want to see how Jack State looks, and because I don't know anything about North Dakota State or frankly Jack State, I'll take the Gamecocks to cover this.
Right.
Why not?
The Bison are a 7-point favorite.
I mean, they have dominated the FCS level. For
yes,
years.
they have.
So
No.
don't think they're moving up a level and not going to have the kind of players they need.
They're bringing their hardware with them.
Yeah.
4:30 on CBS Sports Network. A game that I guess probably only a mother could love. Sacramento State at Eastern Michigan. The Spartans are a 10-point favorite.
I guess since they're favored, I'll take them. I don't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't even put this one on tape. This is ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
So, Hawaii at Stanford again. I think it could be a very entertaining game.
Timmy Chang now the coach at Hawaii, right?
Is that right?
I think that's
okay. Was the all-time leader in passing yards in NCAA for a while.
Sometimes this is the kind of game where you go, oh, this is the kind of game Hawaii usually wins, right? But they're not playing in Hawaii. They're traveling
off
to
the
California.
island. It's a struggle.
Yeah, and so I don't know if Stanford's any good, but I'll take them.
Now, ever since David Shaw left, Stanford has been deplorable.
Yeah, and they were kind of deplorable David Shaw's last couple of years.
They were. Yeah, that's why he's
that's
no
why
longer
he's not there anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So Hawaii at Stanford. Stanford the Cardinal is a 4-point favorite. 6:00 on the ACC network. Stanford is in the ACC. Just to remind you, that I never will get used to that. New Mexico State, not your father's New Mexico State, but
not
older brother's New Mexico State, is at Florida State. The Seminoles 30.5-point favorites. 6:00. This one on the CW network.
Look, New Mexico State's god awful, and I think we all realize that.
Yeah. No Jerry Kiel, no Diego Pavia.
I heard Danny Cannell today said that we are sleeping on Ashton Daniels.
Kid was good.
Yeah, I think we are sleeping on Ashton Daniels.
I think he's got some grit. Got some talent, too.
Yeah. I don't
know what he's got around him.
You started hearing some practice reports out of Tallahassee that, they were kind of they were taking the pads off for some practices and stuff, and because they just didn't want to overwork the guys. I mean, look, Mike Norvell is dead man walking. And Florida State didn't go out and spend any money to help him because they want him gone. They just needed buyout to come down some more. So, they're like, let's not go really spend any money because we don't want to help this guy. We got to get him out of here.
Yeah. Does Florida State cover?
Can they beat anyone by 31? I don't know. So I think I would lean New Mexico State in this one, and they'll probably get beat by 30, but that would cover.
I think I might tune this one in just to see what Florida State looks like, just to see what.
Yeah, I mean Alabama's got to play them in a few weeks, so I'm curious. But
do we know who the OC is now at Florida State?
Oh, and Mike Norvell has taken the play calling back over.
Has he done?
Yes,
has he really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that always works.
And that you want to talk about a Gus Malzahn move? that is it to a T, my friend.
Yep.
All right. Finally. And
this is another one I'm really looking forward to.
I think this could be a very good game. This one, again, literally there are 8 games. I put them all on here. Some of them stink. Some of them don't. Memphis at UNLV. How about Jackson Arnold starting for UNLV and Danny Mullen calling the plays?
Here's what's more impressive. Memphis, of course, they didn't only lose Ryan Silverfield to Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
They lost 21 of 22 starters to either graduation or the portal.
Ouch.
21 of 22. Now, Charles Huff comes in from Southern Miss.
Mm-hmm.
He brought most of his defensive front seven with him because he had to. So I know Memphis. Memphis is one of those G6 teams that's blessed with money, and they can spend it. So they'll replenish the roster. First year, brand new roster, brand new starting 22. And I don't know if Jackson Arnold's going to be starting or not because Mullen's not saying. Alex Orji is the other candidate there, transfer from Michigan. I actually think Jackson
Alex
Arnold.
Orji.
O-R-J-I. I actually think Jackson Arnold might fit what Dan Mullen likes to do. It's not RPO, it's zone read. That's a totally different game.
Yeah.
And I think Mullen will simplify the passing game for Arnold so that he doesn't have to think as much as he's been asked to. I actually...
The last thing you want a quarterback doing is thinking.
Yeah, especially when he's Jackson Arnold.
Hey.
I have UNLV as my G6 team going to the playoffs. I think it's either them or Boise, and I have them winning 10, maybe 11, and winning the Mountain West, and then, so maybe they're 11-2 or 12-1, and I think they'll be the G6 representative.
All right. Memphis at UNLV, the nightcap at 9. You got to stay up a little bit later for this one at 9 o'clock.
Now, you have the number at 4.5, but now Vegas today has it at 3.
Okay. Well, the ESPN had it at 4.5 today.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a different casino or booking aid. But anyway, somewhere in between 3 and 4.5. They went on the Fox network, so this is on network TV.
Late night.
Yeah, really. All right, we got to take another break, but don't go anywhere. A little rank 'em when we come back right after this.
Celebrate America's 250th all month long at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. During the month of July, with every new or used vehicle purchase, you'll receive a beautiful embroidered American flag kit for your home. Our way of helping you proudly celebrate. We have over 500 vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery. You'll find the biggest discounts and a great selection. Visit Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika today. Get ready to smile.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
At Central Alabama Community College, We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. I think we'll go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, caller, you're on Sports Blitz Live.
Hey, Bo.
Bo from Moody. Bo, are you with us?
Bo going once.
Hey, how y'all?
Hey, there he is.
What's going on, buddy?
Not a lot. How about yourself?
All right, man. You know, I could have swore I seen that tight end at LSU looking at Daquan Wright.
Yeah.
He was in a Cleveland Browns uniform the other day.
You are correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I want to ask y'all about our season, man. What are y'all realistic predictions?
For Auburn season?
Yep.
Well, I had them at 8-4.
That's exactly what I got them at.
I think that. I mean, I think that's if you can get a couple of things to go your way. I think there's a possibility that you could win 9 if everything went right. But I feel comfortable thinking 8-4 is a reasonable goal, and I don't think there's any reason that we couldn't get there.
I had them at 7-5, but I'm kind of either 7-5 or 8-4. I think it's one or the other. I had them getting upset late in the year by Mississippi State to get to that 5th loss, but 7-5 or 8-4, I think is right in the wheelhouse.
I'm pretty impressed with Golish, man. The way he's brought the team together. Them going to that what is it called? The
Grand National.
The wherever they were at, with
the
practicing and stuff, and the hotels and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, away from everybody. I like that. And taking their phones from them, and the car keys. Yeah, I like that. It brought them together, man.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody today, and I said I don't think I've ever heard a coach, or at least I can't remember. I don't remember an Auburn coach talking and seeming this confident in his offense going into a season, at least at this point. There's always been some, if this goes right, or, we feel this part that has to step up or what. He just flat out, he believes in what he's doing, and rightly so, because his offense has been successful wherever he's been, and he's got his quarterback, he's got his center, he's got his offensive coordinator, he's got his receivers. Everybody, I think that gives him a lot of comfort, and I don't know if that will be borne out. We'll find out on Saturday, 2 weeks from now, but he definitely sounds confident. That sounds good to me.
I like it, man. And what do you think about the guy from Troy, Taylor?
Yeah, we've lost a couple of wide receivers, actually, so we need some depth. I'm not really expecting him to be on the field at wide receiver. I think he could play some special teams, and that certainly could be good.
He's going to be in the slot.
You think so?
I sure do. He runs a 4.32, man.
Yeah, well, he's 150 pounds, 145, 150 pounds. He better be fast.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I really appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep up what y'all doing.
All right, thank you, Bo. Appreciate it. War Eagle to you. We'll talk about that later. All right, got a few minutes left here in this segment. I'll give you the option of who you want to start with, JJ. Happy birthday today, Sean Sean Connery, Tom Skerritt, and Tim Burton.
Yeah.
All born on this day.
How about that?
Either of these you're a fan of?
I'm a fan of all three, really.
Okay.
Sean Connery would be my number one, though.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's start with we could have gone with a lot. I mean, Highlander's one of my – I love that movie. I love that whole –
I like the only Bond stuff.
Okay.
That's really – I mean, now Connery's done some other great ones. I mean, look, The Hunt for Red October is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
He's done some – The Rock. I mean,
it's okay.
Great action movie. You can say it's not a great –
I'm just not a cheesy
It ain't Hamlet,
guy, right?
but I mean, it's –
no, it ain't Hamlet.
All right. Dr. No. I went all James Bond here. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice. I left out Diamonds Are Forever. That should be on the list. And the unsanctioned James Bond in the 80s, Never Say Never Again. These are all, Sean Connery, James Bond movies. We can go all of them. You just tell me you can rank them.
Okay. At the bottom, I'll put Never Say Never Again.
That's fair.
At 5, I think I would probably go Thunderball at 5.
Okay. A lot of people really, really like that one, actually.
I mean, it's not bad. None of these are
None of these are bad, yeah. Although Dr. No is kind of boring, I'll be honest with you.
Well, it was my next choice. I would go Dr. No next.
Yeah.
You Only Live Twice.
And don't forget Diamonds Forever. That one's on there if you want to throw it in.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm too far into it now.
All right.
So Never Say Never Again at the bottom.
Okay.
Thunderball next. Dr. No after that. And that leaves me You Only Live Twice, which would be next. I would go Goldfinger at 2. And From Russia with Love. The opening, all the James Bond, you guys, if you watch James Bond movies, then the opening little adventure section in From Russia with Love is one of my favorites. It's the skiing thing,
Yeah.
One of my favorites of all time.
One of the greatest James Bond movies across the board of all time.
One of the prettiest Bond girls ever, the Russian girl, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I would say I would agree with you 100%. I would say From Russia with Love. I would go Goldfinger number 2. I would actually say Thunderball number 3. You Only Live Twice. It's fine, and you're right. Never Say Never. Although I did go to I went to a birthday party with a buddy when we were like 12 years old, and their dad. His dad took us to the movies to see Never Say Never Again. So it's imprinted on my brain. But nonetheless, is Sean Connery
at the plate, bottom of the 8th, Matt Olson on 3rd, 2 out.
Wow. Okay. Come on, Ozzy, do something. Is he right hand or left? And do we know?
I don't know because I don't know. Richard Scott. I don't know. I don't know if he's right or left.
Would you say Sean Connery was your favorite James Bond?
There were some good Roger Moore ones too, man.
I'm a 70s guy.
I liked them both, just in different ways.
Yeah.
And I mean, no disrespect to any of the other later Bonds, Pierce Brosnan, whoever. But, those two to me, I could watch either one of them. They were just different characters. You had the more suave debonair, or you had the more tough guy thing.
Yeah.
But I liked them both.
Yeah.
It's funny because the guy who wrote the books, what's his
Ian
name?
Fleming.
Ian Fleming. Great World War II story about him, though. Ian Fleming never really cared for Connery.
Really?
As James Bond. He thought he was a little too rough around the edges. He thought Roger Moore was a little more closer to the character that he wrote.
I could see that. Roger Moore was my favorite. I mean, the Moonraker was great. The Spy Who Loved Me is my favorite James Bond of all time. I love that one. But these are really good as well. And Sean Connery's just a cool guy.
Oh yeah.
He is man's man. All right, we got to take one more break, but we'll be back with one final segment right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindawa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Terriers are 2-7, but right now they're undefeated because they've got Zaxby's chicken fingers and a whole lot of sauce.
Big dog's gonna eat!
Yeah, they do. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot, but at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Just a few more minutes left in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. Be sure to join us each and every Tuesday evening right here on Sports Blitz Live. And be sure to join me tomorrow with Randy Lee for the Auburn Blitz. All right, we got time for one more. Tom Skerritt, happy birthday today. 1933, he's born, still alive.
Same year my mother was born.
Still alive. How about that? Getting it done. Tom Skerritt. You want to talk about one of the greatest horror movies of all time, Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't make it's Aliens, science fiction thriller. Alien, straight horror movie. Top Gun, Viper, great role, great. The Dead Zone, he actually, with Christopher Walken.
Great movie.
He was the
Stephen
sheriff.
King movie.
Yeah. It turned it into a series with Anthony Michael Hall.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty good. Steel Magnolias, chick flick, but I got to admit, pretty good movie.
Which does actually give us a chance to bring up the great Dolly Parton we lost today. At 80 years old. She was in there, too, in Steel Magnolias.
Kind of out of the blue, really.
She had been, there was a thing, her sister released a statement, I think, a couple of months ago, I think, that, Dolly's fine, she's just, she's not feeling well, and blah, blah, blah. So I think she had some ongoing things.
Yeah. 80 years old. Well, there you go. The Rookie. Wait, we'll skip that one. Poison Ivy, that Drew Barrymore, very early 90s, that was... and A River Runs Through It. Brad Pitt.
Terrific.
That's Tom Skerritt plays the father role, the patriarch of that family. All right, JJ. toss out which you don't want and rank the rest.
All right, I don't want the rookie or poison ivy because I don't think I've seen either one.
All right, you didn't miss anything.
So I'll start at the bottom, and this is a tough list to find the bottom at. But I'm going to start with Alien at the bottom.
Wow.
Just because the other three are that great. I would go Dead Zone next, Top Gun 2, and A River Runs Through It number 1.
Okay.
Oh, did I list Steel Magnolias?
Steel Magnolia.
Okay, Top Gun would be 3, Steel Magnolias 2, and A River Runs Through It number 1.
Okay. That is an upset, I got to admit, on that list. But okay. As you can tell from when we do these lists, Andy, I don't sit down to watch a lot of action movies. Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah. I'm
getting that vibe.
Yeah.
I have never seen A River Runs Through It.
Oh, my God. Really?
That's true.
Oh, great.
However, I have seen The Rookie and Poison Ivy.
Yeah, there you go.
So you can see what kind of movies I normally watch. But no, nonetheless, I love The Dead Zone. I love Top Gun would be number 1 for me going away. I would actually put Alien number 2, The Dead Zone 3, and Steel Magnolias 4. Again, great movie, all-star cast. I really enjoy that movie. But it's not going to be up there with the rest of them.
One down, bottom of the 9th, top of the 9th.
Okay. One down. So we got out of the bottom of the 8th.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we scored in the bottom of the 8th.
No, we're on the road.
No, we're in Atlanta.
We're at home. Okay. My fault. All right. That's going to about wrap it up for us here on Sports Blitz Live. We appreciate again all of you out there being with us tonight. Again, don't forget JJ on Friday nights. What we're talking. I mean, you can find this about up and down across the state of Alabama. 20th.
Like 16 radio stations, online outlets. Look, if you ever want to know where to find it, just go to ahsaaradionnetwork.com. You'll find all that information.
All right, there you go. 10 to midnight every Friday night.
For the next 13 weeks.
Every single high school football score in the state, you will not miss a single one, and you'll get some colorful banter between JJ and Luke.
2 down, bottom of the 9th, or top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th, okay. Come on, Iggy. Get it done. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.
Bucks Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bucks Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left standing on the bank this summer. Visit online at bucksisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Building, renovating, or protecting your Lake Martin home? Homeowners, builders, and architects trust Lake Martin's Seamless Gutter Company for precision-crafted seamless gutters that perform beautifully in every season. Our custom-fit systems enhance curb appeal while protecting foundations, landscaping, and outdoor living spaces. Experience the quality your luxury home deserves. Call Lake Martin Seamless Gutter Company at 256-307-0132.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen-printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.